Hello everyone, this is Moonlight Learning Academy, and today we are going to be doing questions 16 through 25 for the 2022 Grade 8 Mathematics Day exam. So let's get started. For question 16, it says, what is the solution to the equation shown below? Negative 1/3, open parentheses, 6y plus 6, close parentheses, plus 21 equals 3y. So they want us to find the value of y. So first you have to use the distributive property and distribute negative 1/3 to 6y and 6. Now I have to add 2y to both sides of the equation, so that way it cancels out the negative 2y. Now you add negative 2 plus 21. Now you have to isolate the y by dividing both sides by 5. That makes our answer y equals 19 over 5, which is answer choice A. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay, so question 19 says, the graph of a function is shown on the coordinate plane below. So this is the graph of the function. Which two values of x is the function nonlinear and increasing? So here I wrote down some definitions. Be sure to copy them down. Are you done? Good. So I'm gonna read them out. Nonlinear is a pattern that does not make a straight line, and this definition only applies to graphs. Increasing is when the y value of a graph gets higher as the x value gets higher. So they're asking which two values of x is the function increasing, like the x value and the y values are increasing, but the line is not straight. And that is between x values negative 3 and 1, because the x value is getting higher and the y value is getting higher, but it's a curved line and not a straight line. And that leaves us with answer choice B. Let's move on to the next problem. So for question 23, it says the dimensions of a cone are shown in the figure below. What is the approximate volume in cubic centimeters of the cone? So here you need to know the formula for the area of a cone, which you can find at the top of the state exam in the conversions chart. The volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared times height. So now we have to replace the variables in the formula with the corresponding values of the cone. So let's do that. So we did that. We replaced r with 6, which is the radius, and the height with 11, which is the height. So now we have to simplify. So now we have 1/3 pi times 36 times 11 centimeters cubed, and you do 1/3 times 36, and that gives you 12 pi. You add on the times 11 centimeters cubed, and if you do 12 times 11, that gives you 132. 132 pi centimeters cubed. If you do 132 pi, that's approximately 132 times 3.14. If you do that, you would get approximately, if you multiply 132 by pi, you'd get approximately 414.48 centimeters cubed, which is about 415. And this is answer choice B. For question 24, it says a triangle with side lengths A, B, and C is shown below. Which statement about the side lengths must be true? So here we have a right triangle, and I can tell that it's a right triangle, by the way, because of this angle. Like, it has a square that you could make from its angle, so it must be a right angle. So you have to do the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And a and b are the legs, and c is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side. However, in this triangle, the side lengths are different. So here, instead of a and b being the legs and the c being the hypotenuse, we have a and c being the legs and b being the hypotenuse. So let me just replace that. And if you add the hypotenuse and one of the legs, the sum will be greater than the other leg. Therefore, a is the answer. A plus b is greater than c. For our last question, question 25, it says a line is graphed on the coordinate plane shown below. What is the equation of the line? So here, all of the answer choices are written in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So m is the slope, which is the change in y over the change in x, and b is the y-intercept, which is the y value when x equals 0. So using that, you can do one of the points. And one of the points is 0, 8. So on the graph, 0, 8 is a point on the line, which means that a is the y-intercept. To get this point, put a point on 10, 0. So 10, 0 is another point. And by this point, I mean 10, 0. I put a point over here real fast. And you have to go down 8 units and to the right 10 units, which gives you the slope of negative 8 over 10, which is equal to negative 4 over 5, meaning the equation of the line is y equals negative 4 over 5 plus 8. Y equals negative 4 over 5x plus 8, which gives you answer choice A. So these are the answers for today's solutions. You can pause the video and copy them down if you want. Are you done? Good. Alright everyone, that is all for today. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to share this video, like, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!